hit the wrong one there. Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Nobody joining us just yet, so we'll chat. How was your night?
My night was fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Bucks lose again.
You big basketball person?
I love basketball.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You watch it often?
Like all the time.
Do you ever go to games?
I have, yes.
Yeah. So just want to check. Make sure you muted over here because somebody's going to say you're muted.
Right.
I'm muted.
All right.
Pull up our comment section. Good morning. Welcome to it. Finally Friday. Drinking our new Dawn coffee. The Costa Rica. Oh, where did I left the bag at home. Dang it. I did. It is so good. It's, I noticed a difference. So we talked to Michael and we'll share the interview. It's actually on the YouTube page right now, and we should put a link on the website.
We'll do that
for that.
Yeah.
Duh. This one over here is doing all the setup, getting all this stuff perfect and running amazing, and then I forget to put it on the website. So we should probably put that on the website. But we do have our own YouTube page set up where all the interviews that we shoot with people, we'll put them on there, and then we'll share them during our little conversation here. And this week we've had a few different conversations, which were fun. Great to kick it off the way we did this week, and then knowing that they have got material that they can come back.
Yes.
Not no one and doneers, because there's those turds out there. Right. It's like, you know what? I'm sorry, but you're just no fun to talk to. You may be an amazing professional and great at what you're doing, but you're Debbie Downer, just listening to your voice. So those type of people, we started with 3 home runs right off the bat. And and Michael, one of that we'll be talking to, Michael Heitman, founder of New Dawn Coffee Company, a veteran that's gone through the ringer, has some great stories and has done some great stuff. And it's just an amazing story. It really is. So New Dawn Coffee Company, that's on the webpage. Check that out and get their story, drink their coffee. Such a good thing. And if you're watching this right now, go ahead and comment. Let us know if something's wrong. If I'm not as cute as I should be this morning, then just go ahead and let me know. I'll go fix something, whatever. You ever have one of those weeks where you get to the point where you just kind of don't care. You're gonna do everything right. You're gonna get things done. Yes. You're gonna be professional, but you're gonna have those little moments where you're like, you did. I did. Do tell.
Okay, so I got a call. I'm driving home. I get a call from my son, and he's like, "How does insurance work?" Like,
that's never. Oh, that's how the conversation started.
It was
no. Didn't soften the blow. Mom, do you know how much I love you, right? And right into it.
How does insurance work? And I'm like, what did you do? And he's like, I blew my radiator up. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Should have accepted those phone calls from insurance companies.
What you need, my friend, is overtime. That's what you're going to need to take care of that problem.
His butt off, but yeah. So, and he goes, ironically, I was at the gas station because he actually coaches high school basketball.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's like, I was at the gas station getting gas, and he had antifreeze coming out, and he's like, the tech ed teacher was there too, and so he's like, it's your radiator. So like, he's getting taken care of it, but being down a car though, it's not fun.
It's not. That stinks. I see there's a few of you watching this morning. Hi, good morning. Throw down a comment. Let us know that you're here. We are going to be giving away that $20 gift card a little bit later in the show. So we do have a winner for that, and we will put you in the drawing if you drop a comment, like, share, help us out, and show a little support. Just say good morning. Good morning, you big, bad, beautiful. She sends me one of these motivational reels, and it's and I had seen them before, and they've got like a whole series of them, and they do kind of get you fired up. They get you going a little bit. But good morning, welcome to New Living Mornings. My name is Chris.
Here.
And here we are with newlivingnow.com, a referral resource that we've built and are continue to build and continue to add to it. Just a place for local professionals to showcase their products and folks in Northeast Wisconsin to utilize those. We've vetted them, we've used them, and these are the people that we highly recommend as a real estate professional, as a marketing professional in Northeast Wisconsin. We've used these guys time and time again, and highly recommend them to you. Teresa, hi, top of the morning to you. Good morning. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Oh my gosh.
What's wrong?
I just old
Eyes. I know.
old eyes.
So I just got these glasses again. They look like the glasses that I had because I stepped on them. So I had to order another pair.
No, you did. Bummer.
Fell asleep and threw them on the. I fell asleep with my glasses on because you're laying.
Yep.
So I didn't realize that they fell off the nightstand, and when I woke up, I'm like, crunch. So I'm
Oh,
like,
and you knew instantly what it was that you stepped on, right?
yeah.
Like, oh God, that just cost me $100.
Actually, I mean, they're just readers, but I need them.
Oh, are they? So like prescription ones, you went and got them in, and it's just for, because I did that. I have 2 pair, bought them, it was a special, and I never wear 'em.
No,
I go to the freaking dollar store and I buy $10 cheapos.
$10.
Yeah, that's right. What's up with that?
Bougie.
I shop on the top shelf, people. All right, I'm sorry. I mean, I got a podcast and stuff. I can afford it. Okay. There's a difference, isn't there? Now that you mention that, because one is it's all a dollar at Dollar Tree.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Dollar General has bougie
$10.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
you know what? And I feel like it's the same glasses at each place.
probably.
Like,
So let's just make it more.
because I break them often or lose them, you know. So it's one of those where I've swung. I have never taken a moment to think about this. Now I'm thinking about the Dollar Tree because I've got one of those by my house and I've been there. I've been to the Dollar General and the not Bed Bath and nope, the other one over here in College. They just built
Big
one in
Lots.
Big Lots.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Big Lots.
Big Lots.
Yes, same ones.
It's kind of like a step up from Dollar
By $1.25. Yep.
Tree.
According to the glasses, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Lots is I like Big Lots. They're just not around.
We got a new one in Anita right by my place. It's
No.
uber nice. They
Yeah.
do. I mean, that whole little section that they got there. Yeah, they've done a good job. They've done a very, very good job. Miranda, good morning. Kelly, sup,
Kelly
Kelly.
gave me a Home State Bank cup for the Silverstone team.
Oh, very nice. That's okay, Kelly. I don't need one. I don't want one for my collection. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'll let's see. Actually, both of those are old ones that they gave me.
Show it. Just show it.
They're the old ones. They're old company names. Yeah, both of them.
Finance of America.
So it's been a while since. All right. Sure. Sure she can say whatever she wants to. I don't believe it. So, all right, here we are. Did you end up doing anything for Valentine's? Anything exciting? That bed early. That's what I did.
I actually from Stuff's Pizza.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard good things. Never had heard
gosh,
good things.
They're amazing.
Yeah?
They're absolutely amazing.
Mm.
Like inside out pizza kind of.
So I made a mistake yesterday.
What'd you do?
I stepped on the scale at the gym to find out, because I knew, I'm like, I put on a few pounds. All right, let's go stand on this thing and find out exactly how many pounds I put on. And I put on a couple pounds because I knew it. Like my loose pants were fitting a little bit better. These pants feel too good right now. That means I've put on a little weight. You have those articles of clothes that you can wear when you're down 10 pounds, and it's like perfect. Put on 5, and it's like, it's getting a little snug. Maybe you put on 10, it's like, Now I don't wear that. Now I don't wear that shirt or that pair of pants. But then Like the jeans I'm wearing right now are my fat jeans. You put on a few pounds and it's like, okay, now these fit really comfortably.
Now they're really
You know what belt hole you're on. You're like, we'll get it. Yep. Or go no belt and I'm okay. I don't have to worry about them dropping now. Got a little bit more I got a little holder in the butt area there. Mr. Birch, good morning. Welcome to our Finally Friday show here with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. We so appreciate you guys hanging out with us and giving us a chance. What we are in show, number 5? 6. And the wrong number in there. Holy cow, 6. I feel it seems like we've been doing it for a really long time. Even with the headaches of the growing process, all that happens when you're building and developing a show. Yeah, the evolution. Very good. Very good word. What is today?
Today is National Fish Friday.
Shut the front door. No, really?
Yeah. Where's your favorite fish?
As I just get done talking about how I have put on weight and I need to start eating healthier again, I let the holidays get the best of me. I let the cold temps and depression get the best of me over the past few months.
What's
seasonal depression? Yeah, getting fired depression. That was a big depression. That was a massive kick in the sack. It was terrible. Although I got a lot of sleep those 3 days. There was a lot of sleep. Nothing got done at the house. It was a nice little stretch. I'm sorry. Let's chat further. Let's continue on.
Continue on.
My-
Where's your favorite place to get fish?
So I do have a couple again. This is always going to be my answer anytime somebody asks me, what's your favorite pizza or fish or movie or whatever. I've never had just one. It's like, okay, Willie Beeman's.
Willie Beeman's?
Yes.
Really?
They'll make it up Cajun.
Oh, I love Cajun fish.
Oh, it is so good. And they've got good tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce is the boss. It's National Tartar Sauce Day today too.
Oh. Both on the same day? I don't even believe it. I don't believe it. What a coinkydink that is. I believe you. I believe you. Well, hey, happy birthday to Pam. Good morning, Pam.
I do love Friday fish fries, but I've been trying not to eat deep fried food as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's just a little like, ugh. And I actually like melted butter with my fish and not tartar sauce.
Well, what kind of fish are you eating?
I like haddock.
Okay.
I
yeah.
don't like the panfish, like perch and
Uh-huh.
bluegill and walleye,
Sure.
because we go up north and we go fishing and I watch them clean it and I think it's just so disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do
That's
it.
kind of how I feel about. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Lived on a farm for a while when I was living. I did.
You did? Oh.
Every time. People think I'm this pretty boy, never had dirt under my nails.
Actually,
Drives me crazy.
And he showed me a picture or video, maybe it was. I can't remember if it was a picture. But he was.
I was cutting firewood. That's how we kept ourselves warm.
Talking about how
I did.
built a shed, like a wood shed, right?
True story.
Yeah.
True story.
He built a shed.
I used to install hardwood floors. I could change your oil and rotate your tires. I got skills. I just clean up nice and prefer to stay that way, I guess. But I did. I mean, we literally lived on top of a hill out in the middle of nowhere where it was super cold. And I would have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, go through the snow, out to the woodshed where the wood burner was, stoke that bad boy that I built with these massive 3-foot logs to keep the house warm. Yeah. Manly stuff. Where were we for this? Are we going back to tartar sauce? Is that what was?
Because you lived on a farm.
Oh, yes.
That's talking about the panfish.
Oh, yeah. When the farmer, we had like a trade out. So we had an empty silo and a barn. So he would fill his silo with silage and put hay in the barn and stuff. And in return, he would give us food or give us meat. But I had to go down and be a part of that process. So at Thanksgiving, I had to go kill turkeys. And then I had to do when we had a cow, they did the whole cow thing. And I just could not eat that meat.
I believe.
No matter how hard I tried, I just envisioned it hanging there in the barn. And, I just couldn't do it.
I get it. I get it.
I'd make chili, and I'm just like, you just have that like thing in the back of your mouth, and it's like, I don't want to chew this. But I love steak. I love beef. I just don't want to see it while it's alive.
Yeah, I get it.
So I totally understand the fish thing. Your thoughts on the fish process. Although the fish part doesn't bother me quite as bad because I can do that. Shore lunch, go catch some dinner and then clean it up and then make it right there on the shore. Oh, that's so good. You ever been to Canada?
No.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's when
But I
I
do like fishing.
do you? Yeah, have to go fishing sometime. You touch the worm and you touch the fish? Yeah, a girl.
Clean up.
So proud of you. That's fine.
No,
As long as you can take it off the hook and bait it and everything.
I can call the thing.
Very good. So tartar sauce and fish fries, national, both of those dates today, obviously because of the Ash Wednesday and Lent.
Yeah.
So fish fries, favorite fish fries, Willie Beeman's again, one of my favorites. Love the Cajun haddock. They got a really good tartar sauce there. Tartar sauce.
I think Mark's East Side in Appleton is just I love their breading that they have.
Scubas.
Scubas.
Yeah, you ever been to Scubas?
No.
Oh,
I've had Camelot fish, but never at Camelot.
okay. So both of those were going to be my next. Well, Camelot was going to be my next one, but Scubas. Scubas, amazing, but their tartar sauce is, I'm going to say, number one in the valley.
Okay, so
Somebody argue with me.
I'm going to argue with you right now. So, River Rail in Cheyenne.
And if you have any thoughts, please comment below. Throw down your fish favorites and your tartar favorites. I'm sorry.
So,
Cheyenne
River Rail, which River Rail burned down last summer. I don't know if you.
That's right. I do remember that. Yep.
It was like so sad. It's like sad driving into town, but they had the best tartar sauce to the point that people would come there just to buy the tartar sauce. It was so good. Like River Rail tartar sauce was the bomb. But I never put it on my fish. I liked it with my French fries.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, French fries could be a whole nother conversation. That could be. It is all fried food. None of it's good for you. It's so delicious.
Dinner, I like to get fish because I feel like I can cook a good steak at home, but I'm terrible at cooking fish at home. Terrible.
You can cook a steak, but you can't cook fish.
At home. I just don't cook fish good.
Oh, you just
yeah.
Weird. I feel like fish is an easy one. You just throw it in a pan or the oven, or
it can, like, if you cook it too fast, then
it does get dry and rubbery.
It's
okay. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a thing.
Do you have patience when it comes to cooking? Because if you don't have patience, that's just not going to work. Mike Miller, good morning, buddy. Top of the morning, Kathy. Good morning to you, guys, as well. And fish fries on National Fish Fry Day today. Where is your favorite? Where is your favorite tartar sauce? Are you going to go out tonight? I don't want to, but I do now. Now that I'm thinking about Scubas. I think we might end up at Scubas tonight getting some fish.
Scuba snack?
I wonder if they have that on the menu. God, I hope so.
Do you have a scuba snack?
Scubas, do you guys? Do you?
Morning, Jessica.
Got to get that in there. Hi, Jessica. Top of the morning to you. So, now I'm starving because again, this whole week, like I have not eaten well either. I think that might be part of my problem too.
Probably.
You do have to.
I made breakfast this morning.
You did? What'd you have?
Just eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over easy. Sunny side up. Poached. I like a poached egg. Do you like a poached egg?
I do, but I'm terrible at making them.
They are typical. That is coming from the family diner, having a family diner in the family. I've made plenty, and they are one that's one that you're like, wow, that is perfect. And then the next one's like, wow, I got to make another one because that one's awful.
Oh, Pam says our hubby is making a lobster roll for supper tonight.
We'll be over at what time?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that. I hit the back button somehow. Here I am. Everybody settle down. So in just a little bit, we had a chance to chat with Lisa from Security Lukey Roofing, one of the referred professionals that you're going to find at newlivingnow.com. And on Wednesday, we had a chance to sit down and chat with her for a little while and talk family stuff and share a couple stories. And we'll be chatting with her in just a little bit and going to be giving away a gift card before the end of the show to somebody that's leaving a comment, like or sharing. and just enjoying a little bit of their morning with us. So grab that cup of coffee. We've got New Dawn coffee in the cup today, a local roaster with a great story behind it. It's actually it's a fella that's a veteran himself, has gone through some cancer stuff that is a result of his time that he has spent overseas. And so that's a great story. And we actually had a chance to chat with him as well. And that video is on our YouTube page. We'll get you all linked up with that. But then we'll air that conversation with him next week. Great stuff. So grab your cup of coffee, set your phone down in the background while you're getting yourself rolling on this finally Friday morning, where another beautiful day in front of us today. A little bit chillier. There's going to be some sun though. Got to get out and get that vitamin D, and then warming up throughout the weekend. And well, no snow in the foreseeable future. So, keep those fingers crossed. Knock on that fake wood.
Micah,
Knock on the formica. Hopefully it'll continue in that fashion. And we will have our early spring, just like the gopher told all of us. Share those. It is a groundhog. Groundhog, gopher. Well, maybe. Love it. I just watched a documentary on that, on the making of it, and that whole class. Yeah, Caddyshack. The Bill.
Groundhog's Day.
Well, Caddyshack. I watched that was on Caddyshack. But you said Bill Murray and Bill Murray.
Do you know whose birthday it was yesterday?
I don't, but you're gonna.
Oh, he would have been 60.
Got up, really?
I miss him.
Forever Farley.
Movie? Oh, I'm asking you.
Black. No, that's okay. Again, yep. Black Sheep. Tommy Boy. Yeah, I was Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
But then Black Sheep's right there with him, and yeah, that was so sad. He was definitely one of those that, darn it, should have been here a lot longer. Definitely made the world a brighter and better place. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Judy Carlson. Hi.
It's
Good
Jody,
morning.
not Judy.
I said Jody. Did I say Judy?
You said Judy.
Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
apologize.
I apologize for him, Joe.
Don't need to apologize for me.
I just did.
But she did. Hey, I do like the national days, just because they're super strange, super odd, but quite often it's a cool thing, like National Caregivers Day as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a big one, and that's definitely one that deserves a mention and some props. So to those that do those tasks, that care for others.
Honestly, it's like there's a special place for people that provide care. I mean, it's not easy. It's even if it's not your job full time, like even when you're caregiving for
just checking in on the parents.
Yeah. I mean,
family, friends, loved ones that, you're splitting time with. I had some friends that were, they had a clock where everybody had a section of the clock to go take care of dad, or, somebody in the family where it's, so hats off to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, big time. I've seen a lot of, I've got a lot of caregivers and nurses that are friends or whatnot. But last year, having to go through losing a couple grandparents, I had to witness firsthand. It was right there in the mix, ground zero with some of these caregivers, and I'd never really. I mean, I've been in there for surgeries or whatever, if mom or dad are sick or whatever, but you never really you have the time that you do when somebody's passing away. And then I was there with grandma for almost a week. I was in the hospital with her, so I slept over in the room, and to see what everybody does and what they deal with on the day to day, knowing full well that you're going into work and you're going to get some poop, like that kind of thing. Like just thinking about it at that level,
right?
Like you are going to be in the shit,
right? Today,
literally.
Right.
And you got to go in and be happy about it and know that every day that follows this is the same thing. And that's tough. And so hats off to you.
And it's not even like end of life. It's I see my aunt
Sure.
now with my my grandparents, and they just need help.
Yeah.
Like they're still independent and as much as possible, but she's constantly going over there and making sure that things are taken care of. So it comes in all forms, all forms.
Yeah, it does. And it's also No One Eats Alone Day today. Just wanted to throw that in there because I eat alone all the time. We're gonna have a fish fry. Can we have fish fry for lunch? We should have a healthy lunch. We should have
Soup from
soups. Oh, yeah, it'd be a good day. It's slightly chilly out. Yeah, what's that place called?
Thai Ginger Bistro.
On College Avenue, just over the viaduct. Yummy. They when you get there, they give you this little tray of a flight of soups.
Flight of soups.
You get to sample the 3 or 4 of them on there.
Oh, they have a coconut. Oh,
See that?
No, you don't like coconut.
It's not terrible. It's definitely the least of my least favorite of all of those. But I don't remember the name of the one that other one I had, the spicy one. But they bring you out like a freaking 5-gallon tub of this soup, massive.
It's huge.
Just the soup alone can fill you up, and it is so good.
It's delicious.
Vegetables a little spicy. I'm
Yeah,
not exactly sure what's in it, but
level.
yes, pick the spice level. So, all right. So, Miranda heard lots of good thongs about that place. All right, Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. I needed that laugh. I hear good things about thongs all the time.
Oh, I hate it when I do that.
Oh my goodness.
Time I sent an email blast out about homes for sale, and I forgot the letter M in homes. Here's a list of
Homes. So you said hose for sale? You had a list of hose for sale?
database.
Oh no, like clients? Your past clients?
It's for someone I was doing marketing for.
Oh, lovely.
Here's a list of homes for sale.
Great plug for her marketing business.
Yeah.
If you need your database to smile a little bit, let her send them out an email.
You know, it got some attention.
You're gonna get a response.
We got a lot of open and click rates.
They're like you knew that part of the video was like the most watched spot because everybody kept going back. Did she say what I think she said? Yes, Miranda, things you definitely I got it, but hey, you threw that little nugget out there, so I had to
Cisco the thong song.
bum 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 bum. I like the way you beat go. Yeah, okay. So chatted with Lisa on Wednesday. Why don't we jump into that conversation right now here with New Living Mornings? Good
with this. Well, hi there, Lisa. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you
How
guys?
are you?
I'm great. How are you? It's
I'm
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So
I know.
So
I always like it
lovebirds.
because it's my youngest son's birthday, so it doesn't matter anything else. That for me, it's special because he was born.
Oh, well, there you go. So you have
Yeah.
that. The rest of us,
Yeah.
we've got Netflix and
chilling.
Uber Eats
And no one to
Yeah.
chill.
and no one to chill with. It's just Netflix and Uber Eats. There's no Netflix and chill. No.
There you go.
No. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Lisa, a friend of mine at Crepes. We've known each other a long time. It goes back
A very long time.
like 13, maybe 2013, 12, 13, something like
Yeah.
that. When
Yeah.
we
At
were doing
least.
this stuff, you were working for one of the auto dealerships in the area and doing
Yep.
some marketing stuff, right?
Yep. And we
And,
did a live remote, or we did a contest for Oshkosh North and Oshkosh West football. They do like a crosstown rivalry game, and we did a punt, pass, and kick thing. And you were the guy on the field emceeing it all.
That's right. I actually forgot about that until you brought it up, but yeah, that is right. And it's hard to believe that it's been 10 years ago already. So
I
that's
know.
kind of nuts. Super
is.
nuts how
It
fast
is.
things go by. But
Yeah.
So now who are you working with?
I am Director of Sales and Marketing at Security Lupke Roofing here in Appleton.
Fantastic. And clearly it looks like things are going real well and you're loving it there, huh?
I love it there. I love it here. Yes. It's been really fun to lead both the residential and commercial sales teams and the marketing and our customer care center. So yeah, I love it.
You guys definitely do it upright. I've had a lot of clients that have used your services, whether it was I think I had one of my clients use you guys for gutters not too long
Yep.
ago. You got that
Yeah,
going on too.
yeah, yep, and gutter protection, insulation, and siding.
And you guys do such a great job of showcasing your product and education, which is super key. When I think just every homeowner should have a solid education and reminders and this kind of thing where it's like, hey, you know what? It's that time of year now. Let's make sure that let the gutters are free of debris, because you're going to have melting snow and you're going to have the water issues, and you want to get that stuff away from the house. So just having like
Yes.
these little tips and these little reminders along the way, I think is super helpful for anybody that owns a home.
Thank
and,
you. Yeah.
And you guys do a really good job of that.
Yeah, we are Wisconsin's oldest roofing company. This year we're celebrating our 90th anniversary,
Wow.
which just most contractors can't say they've been in business that long, and you don't get there without taking care of customers and doing it right.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct on that. So we'll be talking to you, but maybe from time to time, maybe you can stop in. I know that
Yeah.
one of the fellows that you work with, he's big in getting in front of the camera and promoting the product as well.
Yes, our owner is out of town at the moment, but yes, he would love to get on and tell you. We actually have quite a amazing story of him owning the company and how he turned the company around, and it's quite a success story.
Super cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. And of course, their information, we've got you guys linked up to that at newlivingnow.com. If you check out the roofing section there, you're going to get all of their information, get you hooked up right to them.
Awesome.
But we were just talking about, so you have, how many children do you have?
I have 4.
4. And then you have
3.
3. I have 1. We were just talking about feeding the kids. And like,
How expensive it is?
how, yeah. How do you guys do that? Because I was just feeding.
Do you know what's just crazy? And Lisa, tell me if you have this at your house. I will make a beautiful dinner. They will eat it, and like 30 minutes later, they have a bowl of cereal. Like,
Yes.
I don't know.
How does that happen?
I'm like, how? Like, you just ate dinner and now you're having a bowl of cereal. Like,
Yes.
I just don't get it.
I know.
Am I the bad guy if I'm the guy that also has that bowl of cereal?
The cereal.
I still kind of do that.
Do
Actually.
you?
I do. I love cereal.
I love cereal. What's your favorite?
Cereal was actually my supper.
Was it?
And yesterday I had toast.
Yesterday
Day before
toast.
was cereal.
What's
I
your
am
Oh my
favorite?
not
goodness.
healthy. I'm not a healthy eater at
What's
all,
your favorite
Lisa.
cereal?
My favorite cereal is probably, oh boy, again, the whole favorites. I don't have just one. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, mine
I was
too.
just gonna
Cinnamon-
say, I bet it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh. How about, what's your favorite, Lisa?
I don't eat a ton of cereal, but I probably just the plain old Honey Nut Cheerio. I enjoy that.
Which is also one of my favorites. I do
Okay.
like healthier cereals. Rice Chex. I
how
love
the-
Rice Chex.
I like how the milk gets into the rice checks.
Yeah?
And you're like, it's just like.
But for me, I gotta hurry up and eat it because I don't like it mushy then.
Okay.
you
Yep.
like it
All,
crunchy.
yep. The mushy cereal is awful. The whole texture
Yep.
thing,
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
Cereals
Do you
that you
drink-
ate growing up, like
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Mhm.
Apple Jacks.
See, we grew up in a
Jacks.
poor family. We had puffed rice,
Puffed rice.
puffed
Oh.
wheat.
And then you'd pour like tons of sugar on it, and then there'd be like a mountain of sugar.
Yes.
at the bottom of the bowl.
That's exactly how it was. That is exactly
Yeah.
how it
It was
was.
like
Kicks.
oh my
Kicks.
God,
We
I
used to
love
eat Kicks a lot. What was the
Do you
like
drink
sugar
the
smack?
milk after?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
no?
it's like the best part of eating
Absolutely.
cereal, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't?
No, I
No?
can't. And I like
What?
milk, but I just no, because
Do
it's
you
Oh
ever
my
just
see
like
goodness.
cereal bowls that have like little
The
straws?
straw in
yeah,
the
I
bowl?
know. I know I'm weird. I'm weird.
That is all right. That's all right. Oh, cereal. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm a bowl of cereal.
Lisa, how old
But
are
yeah,
your kids?
I've had to get really good at a lot of casseroles, a lot of crock pot dinners. Because when you're feeding the masses like that, you got to stretch it as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm so fortunate when I think about how easy it is to feed Landon. In the moment, I'll huff and puff under my breath. I'm complaining like, oh, this is such a hassle, and trying to figure out what to feed him. And you get tired of the same stuff. And
I know.
I can cook. I enjoy cooking. It's just he doesn't appreciate it.
Sure.
Mhm.
So that little sense of like, oh, he's gonna love this. it's just, he just filling a void. He
Sure.
just needs to eat something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our diet ends up, we eat a lot of pizzas, a lot of burgers, sandwiches, the stuff that's easy, that's ready.
Burger helper.
Yeah. Yeah. Those types of things. And it's sad when I think about it. I feel like I'm a terrible dad for feeding them that way. When you guys and your kids you're feeding them solid meals and you're feeding a bunch of them, and I'm complaining about the one mouth that I have to feed over here. But although I did make pork chops in mushroom gravy the other day,
Ooh.
pork steaks,
Ooh, that
mashed
sounds good.
potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. That was
Yeah.
that was so good. That's probably one of my favorite foods from growing up.
Yeah.
And the pork chops and mushroom gravy over mashed potatoes in the crock pot.
Yum.
Yeah. Like coming home
Yeah.
from school. I remember that smell walking into the house and you knew
Isn't that-
instantly what was pepper.
Isn't that such how smells can trigger memories? Because like for me, my mom would make in the fall a big pot of applesauce, homemade applesauce, and that would be my after school treat. But to walk in and smell that cinnamon apple and like that warm apple, like
yeah.
just whenever it's like,
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. It was
Yeah.
that and the pork chops and then SOS.
What's that?
You know what SOS is?
No.
Do you know what SOS is? The
I've heard
shit
of
on
it, but I
jingle?
haven't had it.
Oh, what
It-
is it,
they're like a
chipped
hamburger
meat?
gravy,
Oh yeah.
and a white gravy hamburger, and then that was over mashed potatoes. Like,
Mm.
oh god, it was so
Oh.
good. Now I'm smelling it, I'm tasting it.
Yeah.
Mom, if you're watching, would you mind whipping up? She actually sent over. I had breakfast with her yesterday, and it's always a treat seeing mom and dad because they're bringing something. You're going to get a gift of something, and it's usually food. And
Yeah.
yesterday we had breakfast, and it was punch. What do we decide how we're saying? Is it
No.
punchkis?
Punchkis.
Punchkis?
Punchkis.
Punchkis? The donuts, the jelly
I
filled
had my
donuts.
first one yesterday. I've never had one before.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, I've had
Freaking
jelly
love
filled donuts, which is basically what it is. But
Right.
yes, I had
right.
my first official one from the place in Pulaski yesterday.
What flavor?
Oh.
What flavor did you have?
Raspberry.
Raspberry.
Okay.
That's my favorite. Lemon.
Yeah.
I like lemon ones too.
Yep, I've had lemon ones. Actually, I think that's what mom gave us. She brought us over a few of those, and then she made some jambalaya that I'm gonna get to eat.
Love jambalaya.
Do you?
I love it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have Slap Your Mama jambalaya?
I beg your pardon.
Slap
No,
Your Mama?
I have not. What is that?
Oh my god, it's so
It's got to be
delicious.
like spicy.
Yeah, it's actually from Louisiana. So Slap Your Mama is a spice from Louisiana, but now it's actually new. They just came out with Slap Your Mama jambalaya, and it's so good.
Mm,
It's so good.
Oh.
we might have to.
Is it real spicy?
I mean, you can put in as much spice as you want. So like,
Oh, okay.
I'll put it in just to give it like a little bit. But if you want like a punch, like put your Slap Your Mama in there.
I
It's
do
so
like a
good.
punch. Do you like spicy?
I'm like a 4.
Okay.
So like I can maybe do a 5, but once we get up there, I'm like, no. It's like
Yeah.
it's too aggressive.
When you're
Just-
suffering through it, when you're sweating while you're
You're like,
eating,
Yeah.
you dab your forehead every time you take a spoonful. yeah.
But
But-
isn't it funny how like you have kids and family and so much just revolves around food, like
It's
it's
true.
like a love language, isn't it?
It is.
Like, you're feeding, your parents are coming back, they're bringing you food. Like
Yeah.
I think it's just a way we communicate with our family is, by bringing that. So
So
yeah.
with Valentine's, do you have anything lined up for any dinner plans?
Mm-hmm.
Anything special for the Valentine's Day
Well,
meals?
for me, my kids, whenever it's their birthday, they get to pick whatever they want me to make for their birthday. So so he said he wanted me to make this pizza bake. Well, he first said steak. And I'm like, well, he's got basketball practice, so he won't get home till almost 8. And I'm like, tonight might not be a good night to do steak.
Uh-huh.
So pizza casserole, this pizza bake thing that I make was his second choice. So that's what we'll be having.
Pizza casserole. I'm a big casserole guy too. You
Yeah.
just throw a bunch of stuff in and hope to God it works. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that
it
is
usually
really
does,
good.
right?
It
It's
usually
really
does.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. How
That's
about you?
fantastic.
Uber
I
Eats
got-
it is?
Yeah, it'll be Uber Eats, most likely. Maybe some jambalaya. I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure. I'll let Landry know. Well, he's got his little girlfriend, so I'm probably not going to see him. I wonder what he's doing. So he's got
Yeah.
he's got his little girlfriend, first girlfriend that he's had. He had one a long time ago, back when it was 12 or something. But
Yeah.
this is the first kind of serious relationship where he's got real feelings and went out of his way and ordered, like 2 weeks ago, I told you he ordered her a necklace, and I
Oh,
was super proud of that. Yeah.
Aw.
Come home
yeah.
and there's another long stem rose in the fridge that he's gonna give her
Oh.
with the necklace. So
Aw.
that
Well, I
little
saw he's
guy
a
right
working
there.
man now, right?
Yes, he is. Yes,
Yeah.
working in the shop at one of the asphalt companies. He's goes to school half the time, works half the time, and he got his shirt yesterday. I posted a picture of his first
I
work
saw
shirt
that.
with his name on it.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
He's like a
Yeah.
little man now.
Yeah,
I
he's like, "Dad,
know.
I don't even have to do my laundry, Dad. They do it for me. I can just leave my clothes there, and they'll do our laundry."
It's actually nice.
It is actually very nice. I'm like, "So can you take other clothes too?
Yeah,
Can you
right.
take the basket? Will they fold it too?"
You should- you know what? Any HR professionals that are watching, you should have laundry service at your businesses.
Oh
Maybe
my
you'll
God.
attract more talent that way.
I'm in. I'm in. If
Right.
it's washed and folded, I'm in.
And put away.
The
And
put
put
away would be
away.
great
Right. Right.
because
Yeah.
right now my last load is sitting in the basket at the end of my bed right now.
Yep.
But oh well, that's what it is. It is what it is. So we'll wrap this up, Lisa. I appreciate you checking
Okay.
in with us and
Yeah,
making
this
an
was fun.
introduction. And if at all possible, would love to do it again real soon. We'd
Yeah.
love to talk to the boss too, so we can break down more of what Security Lubke Roofing does and
That
how
would
they
be
can help
great.
out folks in Northeast Wisconsin. So super exciting. Thank you again for taking the time
Awesome.
with us
Thanks,
today.
guys.
And
Have a good
we'll chat
day.
with you. We'll chat with you
Okay.
soon. Happy Valentine's
All right.
Day.
And just like that,
That
that
conversation is
is
over.
over.
And of course, sit back and watch. Oh boy, this.
technical stuff is just like a little gremlin
It is a
on
gremlin.
our ship. But we'll figure it all out. Jason Gengler, good morning to you, buddy. Lisa from Security Lubke Roofing had a great chat there, and that conversation will live on our YouTube page, and where all of our stuff is going to live ultimately as we continue to build this fun little thing here, our little morning show, our podcast. if you will.
We are on podcasts. So we have our shows get uploaded to Spotify and soon to be on Apple Podcasts. So those will be up on there probably next week. So if you've missed any of it and you want to come back, you can see some of the live stuff that's streaming. It'll be on YouTube, Facebook, but then you can also go back and listen to other shows on some of our
I
podcasts.
just think someday this is going to be so awesome.
So
This is going to
awesome.
be like an Emmy award-winning kind of thing, and you guys are going to be like, "Hey, we were there at the foundation.
Right?
We were at the roots of this thing. We were there when they struggled with technology and had some hiccups along the way, but
Well,
we'll see. We're
We'll figure it out.
we're gonna have fun either way and make the best out of it. But thank you very much for hanging out with us here, newlivingnow.com and New Living Mornings with Carrie and myself, Carson. Beautiful weather throughout the day today, partly sunny skies, though a little chilly, going to warm up throughout the weekend. We got those forecast details for you at the Facebook page at newlivingnow.com, where you can get linked up with the Facebook page, and then of course find your referred professionals all across Northeastern Wisconsin. And that's a list that continues to grow. If you happen to visit and you're looking for somebody and you don't see them on there, just shoot us a message and we'll let you know who we think. And then we'll be like, hey, we got to get them on the site.
or if you have an event that you have that's happening in Northeast Wisconsin, just shoot us a message. Let us know. We could talk about it on our show, put it on our website, share on our social. We're all about connecting you guys with Northeast Wisconsin. That's what this is all about.
And if you happen to have Bloody Marys at your event, we
We'll-
might show up,
We'll come.
or mimosas,
Or
whatever you got.
screwdrivers.
So are we doing
Yeah,
it?
that's
Are we
on
doing
Sunday.
Bloody Marys on Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, holidays noon. And
And what's going on again?
it's the Bloody Brews and Boutiques. So all these like cute little online boutique shops that you see people posting. There's going to be, I think, like 8 or 10 of them that are going to be there, so you can shop, you can have a drink or two, have some fun. So we're gonna go out there and see what it's all about. I'm sure we'll probably do a reel or two.
We probably should
Yeah, we probably should. So
drink some Bloody Marys.
mhm.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm going to be shopping for a new Merce satchel. She said that they were going to be there.
I did not. Well, I said there would probably
That
be
might be-
purses,
there might be
but
purses there.
I don't know how.
But I like satchels.
I don't know. They'll be.
I'm sorry, but the pockets that they put in pants today just are not they're not sufficient. And when I don't have that extra 5 pounds holding my pants up, you slip a phone into one pocket and the wallet into the other. Next thing you know, your pants are around your ankles.
Well,
Doesn't that happen to everybody? Pants just falling down all over. Not lately, because I've got an extra 9 pounds, and it always seems to go right in the midsection. So the pants are a little tighter these days. And I mean, whatever. I'll go do some sit-ups. Actually, I was in the gym yesterday. Got some time in there. Was feeling a little bit. I don't know, just not under the weather, just overwhelmed. And I know when I'm in that mood, that overwhelmed food, I think first thing I do is I think about Jamie Lynn, who we chatted with earlier in the week, and we've got her video up as well. I just think about her calming voice
yeah.
and her just saying, "Hey, you got this. Relax, you got this."
Chill out.
You
Go
know,
do it.
Oh,
I feel better when I work out.
Yeah.
Like just everything feels better.
of course, you got those endorphins that are flowing.
And you eat
Blood
better.
vessels
Like
are
when
wide open and pumping.
but when you're working out, you actually eat better too.
You do
Like
everything better.
like diet and exercise like actually go together.
because you care about it.
You do.
You pay attention. You're
No,
like,
it's because I had to go that long to burn like 200 calories. You're
Right.
like, yeah, I'll take the baked fish. Like this is ridiculous.
and the steamed veggies,
Yeah,
please.
please.
And that's it. Water. No, that's exactly right. When you're
Mhm.
working out, you're putting that effort in, and it's right there in your face. You're reminded of it when you're in the midst of that 45-minute walk or jog or whatever. I like to get on the cycle and put on some miles. Sweat's just dripping, and you're watching that the calorie counter, like how many calories. In the back of your mind, you're like, well, I'm almost at that cheeseburger I ate yesterday. Almost. That's not including the fries that I ate with it. But yeah, this week I've been trying to get back in the gym again on a regular. Because yeah, once you get that, it's hard to get going. It's hard to get that ball moving, but once you start pushing it and it starts getting rolling and
So
it gets
good.
that momentum, then it's a whole lot easier. And then if you do it with friends or family and you've got that support there for those days when you really just want to, not,
Right,
to have somebody text you, say, "Hey, I'll see you in 10 minutes."
right.
Or
I
are
don't
you
like
up and at
working
it?
out with people.
You don't like working out?
No.
Well, I don't like working out with people, but I like going, like knowing that we're
Like
I'm not.
I got my eye on you.
Yeah,
Like I'm
I'm
watching
gonna be
you.
over here doing my
Yeah,
thing. You do your
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but like in the same building.
Yeah.
Like I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I rarely do I go with
I did
anybody.
75 hard last year, like the end of last year.
I remember that
75 days in a row. I worked out twice a day.
every day.
Every day.
You did not miss one.
I did not miss one day.
Completely honest.
100%.
Hand to God.
Hand to God. I did it for my mom. So I dedicated it to her because my 75 day ended on the 1-year anniversary of her death. So I like dedicated every day for her. And I felt so good. And then I kind of got into the holidays. I didn't drink either. So I had no alcohol, drank a gallon of water every day, worked out twice a day. I felt
A
amazing
gallon of water
every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Holy cow! No alcohol.
No alcohol. I was considered doing it again, but I'm like, I really missed a drink or two.
The occasional cocktail.
275 soft. So when you
It's,
could,
that's awesome though. I mean, if you're still doing all the rest of it, have a drink. I mean, come
know.
on.
Well, but it's crazy how you just feel so good. So
Mhm.
you just, so
You have
just,
extra confidence in yourself,
yeah,
and
you
then
do.
that elevates so many other things. It's just
More energy.
Yeah.
It's more energy.
it's just getting going, and it's sticking with it because it's really hard to get going, but it's super easy to stop. And then once you stop, it's way, way tougher to get things going again. And so
Right.
if you need some motivation from us, let us know. We'll send you a text message. 5 days. That is such a long time. I'm super proud of you.
Thanks.
Nice job.
Thanks.
That's I don't know that I've ever stuck to anything for 75 days. A couple jobs and that's about it. Relationships barely make it that far. Yeah, 75 days is a long time.
74 days, we're done.
Sorry, that's as far as I go. That's as far as I go. Pam says good for you. Yeah. So hats off to you. All right. So let's talk about that. We're gonna bring in some other topics and try to have little bits and stuff throughout the show. So like notable news. What's
Notable
happening in
news.
the world?
So, I want to shine a spotlight on the Appleton Airport,
Do it.
because if you've not been paying attention to what's happening at the Appleton Airport, it's pretty freaking cool, because not only are they doing like a $66 million expansion, which is just going to bring more connectivity to our area, they have seen a 14% increase in the number of passengers that have been flying through Appleton Airport, and they almost had 1 million people.
Wow.
And it's just they're the fastest growing airport in the state of Wisconsin. They just got a grant from the FAA for like almost $3 million, a little over $3 million to bring that in. But I just think it's so cool to have our little community that we have, and to have this big international airport, and the way that it's grown, like it's doubled in size in the past 10 years.
That is super cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it says a lot about the area.
it does say
We
a
got
lot
lots
about
of cool
there.
stuff going on here.
We-
People want to come here
We definitely do.
and want to get out of here.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think that's part of it is, when you think about the flights and stuff that they're putting in, and how we can connect, I feel like people from Wisconsin are usually going to Arizona or to Florida in the
Mhm.
winter, right? So, and it's easy to get to. They're going to a lot of different places, and it's not all that expensive. But as a marketer, one of the most brilliant things that I see is when you're driving from Milwaukee back to Appleton Airport actually has billboards up that says you could have been home already.
Oh, that is really
That's
good.
clever, isn't
That
it?
is very
I
good
I
marketing.
love clever marketing. So I just think I thought that was super funny. So
Super cool.
some other notable news. Let's talk about some celebrity news.
Okay, let's
Okay.
do that. Celebs.
Let's not talk about
Don't say it.
Taylor.
You said it.
I just said the first name. Let's not talk
Not
about.
that we hate her, it's just tired of hearing about it, right?
Well, it's just whatever. It's just whatever.
You don't like T Swizzle?
No, I love her. I love her, but
Okay.
I'm just
It's time to let it rest.
yeah, like we're
Let her-
done. Like you guys,
Football's
you
over.
did your thing, and like good for you. You're in love. Go kiss and love up on all those things. But I do love watching Jason and Travis's podcast, New Heights.
Okay.
And so he kind of addressed the confrontation that he had
With Andy?
with Andy on the sideline. And I thought it was really interesting because he freaking owned it. He
Yeah, what
was
did he
like,
say?
well, because he's getting ripped on a lot. And
Yeah.
he's like, people are blowing up about
Favre was giving him one.
yeah, I mean, everybody is,
Mhm.
from like my aunt commented on something, saying like shame on him to, superstars everywhere. And he owned it. He's like, it was, I should not have done that. It was, unreasonable. I shouldn't have caught him off guard. He goes, but we're good. Like there was just a lot of passion and a lot of things that were happening during that time. So, I think that that's kind of
Yeah.
a big thing.
Well, when
So
you're on a big stage, I mean,
You are on a
you're on
big
a worldwide
stage.
stage, my friend.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
Everybody's watching, and people are looking up to you. So when you are a celebrity of, like any of that status, you've got the whole world watching, and he looked, it was not favorable to him.
It
So,
wasn't, but yeah, like you said, if he owned it,
He did
that's
own
great.
it.
I did not hear that part of it. I've just seen the fallout, and then I saw Brett Favre's comment on it yesterday.
I love Brett.
Yeah, he's a good cat.
I like him.
Faults and all, not a bad guy.
I know.
But well, it is what it is. But it is a pretty good podcast to watch.
It is good. It's really interesting.
Jason's fun.
And then, are you a Dune fan? Have you ever seen the new Dune?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what
I
that
am
is?
not a Dune
Oh.
fan.
Well, Dune Part 2 is coming out March 1st. And Zendaya, you know who Zendaya is?
I do.
Okay. So it was the premiere. You should see what this chick wore.
What she wore or what she didn't
No,
wear?
it was
Did
like,
she not leave anything to the imagination?
no, did you ever see Spaceballs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you remember Joan Rivers when she was dressed up as like that robot?
Yes.
That's what she looked like.
Really?
She did. She literally had like a gold armor suit on that she literally was like walking in. And because it's kind of like a futuristic, although they call it spice, but it looks like sand. So you got to like watch the Dune stuff. But
Okay.
do you know where
I've not seen it.
I saw?
Is that on Netflix?
No.
What is
Well,
it?
it is on Netflix. You can
Okay.
watch it on Netflix.
Okay.
I watched the first Dune in the middle of the Caribbean on a cruise to Aruba. They had a big theater on the cruise ship. So that's the first time that I
Never
saw it.
never been on a cruise ship. Don't know that I ever will.
Really? You don't want to start a cruising with Carson and Carrie?
No,
No?
that's a fun name though.
Cruising with Carson and Carrie.
That is a good thing. I
In
feel
the
like that's a nice little imaging piece.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. No, I feel like I would get seasick. Like that's my biggest. I don't want to pay thousands of dollars to be sick.
I got seasick my first
7
cruise,
days.
but then I got the patches and they were like gold. But you have to put them on like 24 hours before you get on the boat, so the stuff gets in you. So, but yeah, I was seasick the first one, and
I don't have good luck with vacations. I had a rough start. So I'd never gone on vacation. I mean, I've been on some smaller vacations, but I've never been tropical. And then I go with our buddy Jason. 5 years ago, I think it's been now 6 years ago, was my first time. The first day, great party, have a great time. I wake up the next morning and I thought it was the world's worst hangover, weirdest hangover. And I kind of think that it was COVID, like at the beginning. It was
Oh.
just before COVID. So I kind of feel like maybe I had it right at the very beginning. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a really bad flu, or I don't know what it was, but it was awful. I was down for, man, a week and a half. I never left the hotel room. I was in there for 4 days. I think like on the third or fourth day, I got up for a little while. I took some Tylenol or whatever, because you can get some pretty nice medication in Mexico without a prescription. So I got some of that and felt well enough that I could leave the room for a bit, but ended up going right back to bed and pretty much slept that whole vacation. And then the next vacation, the next year, we get down on it's day 2, and we have this swim up rooms. It was amazing. And I drink this pina colada or strawberry daiquiri or something, and it wasn't 5 minutes. Like I knew it was food poisoning. Like it was just that I felt fine. I drank that and it was just like, "Ooh, okay, maybe I don't feel good." And it exited my body with a lot of other stuff. And then for the next 2 days, I'm feeling like crap. So going on vacation and being sick has been something that's like, all right, I've done my time. I don't want to have to go out on a boat and then be seasick, because I know that that's going to happen. So I'm like, but maybe I don't know, maybe someday,
should just try it.
maybe one day I'll give it a shot.
I'm sure Jason can talk you into it.
They've tried. They wanted to do a cruise this year. Past 2 years, that's been brought up. I'm like, nah, I'm not down with that. You guys go have fun. I'll skip out on the cruise this year, but it would be fun someday. What they want to do is get a group of people to go and rent like a big boat. Like you get
Like a
like
yacht.
6, 10, yeah,
Yeah.
and you all rent it, and you got cook on the boat. You got a
Do
captain.
you ever
on the boat.
watch
That would be fun.
do you ever watch the show what is it called on Bravo TV?
Below Deck?
Below Deck, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I've
that.
not seen it.
It's really good.
Those
Like-
shows drive me crazy.
Why?
Because it's all about the drama, and
It's so good.
well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
It's so I love
For you.
I
So-
love watching the like the people coming onto the boats and the way like that they do I think it makes me
Just watch Deadliest Catch.
I love Deadliest Catch.
Of course
you
you,
kn-
would.
I do.
Of
It's
course you would.
I like or what's the other one? Is Deadliest Catch the one where they like bring it to the fish market and they like no, Wicked Tuna.
That's tuna.
Yeah,
that's
Wicked
the
Tuna.
one. That was
Yeah,
kind of fun to watch.
That one's fun. I'm
That
always
would be
like
fun to do that.
I'm like, how much do you think that was gonna be?
Mhm.
I love watching that.
The fat
Good.
content, the
Yeah.
color. Yeah, I know what you're
Like the
talking about.
color of it's good.
Well, hey, that brings us right to the end of this bad boy. Look at that. And just like that, the hour is over. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for chatting with me this morning.
Absolutely.
There, young lady. We'll be back again on Monday. Don't forget, on Sunday, we're going to be where and doing what?
At Holidays at the Bloody Brews and Boutiques in Appleton.
So Bloody Mary's on Sunday. Going to shop for a Merce and have some fun there. So we'll shoot a live or get something recorded there so we can give them some love as well. New Dawn Coffee Company. Big thanks to them. That's what's in the cup today. We'll be talking to Michael from New Dawn next week on the show and talking about what he's got going on. Have yourselves a darn fine weekend. Do something for yourself. Get motivated. Go for a run. I'm gonna go for a run today outside, I think.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Do it.
do it. You have yourself a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out and checking things out with us here
Peace out.
online at New Living Mornings. New Living Now